Welcome to another episode of SalazarWorks. In today's video, we'll be finishing the top side of the bumper bar, which I have worked on already, but I didn't bother recording it because it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated, and I'm about to show you in a sec. And there it is, everyone, nothing too complicated. So the only thing I've done is I've chopped that section there on both sides, as you can see, and then I've added an L bracket on there. That's where normally the GT bumper bolts on, but obviously we don't have that type of bar anymore. I've got the GTR, and I've replaced it with an L bracket which the bumper bar sits on top, same as on the other side. Pretty simple, huh? Going on to this side, that's where they are bolted on, both sides, and here's the holes for the L brackets. So what I've used is countersunk, yeah, there you go, countersunk screw for both sides, right? So when it's nice and tight, I could just feel it on top, so we don't see the actual screw, so it's nice and clean. So let's put the brackets on, shall we? And there it is, guys. As you can see, pretty simple, nothing too complicated. I ended up chipping the paint now, didn't realize it was still wet, but that's fine, we can always touch it up. But that's how it looks like. So see how the countersunk screw is like flat-ish there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a body filler over, so the outside looks smooth and nice for the seal to go on top. Let's shut the bonnet down and see what it looks like. And this is what it looks like when the bonnet's shut. So you're wondering, like, oh Mickey, how are you gonna fill that gap, bro? That's disgusting. Well, this is what's gonna sit in between the bonnet and the bumper bar. Basically just a rubber seal. I can manipulate that to sit on the shape of the bar, so when it's shut it will look like that pretty much. So not too bad, right? By the way, sorry guys, the bumper bar is actually not completely done yet, because as you can see, it's got a built-in under tray. How cool is that? So I'm gonna have to think of a way to have that under tray nice, solid and steady and durable, but that will be for the other videos. Now let's move on to the front guards. So with the front guards, it's basically the same as the top section of the front bumper bar. Again, it's simple, straightforward, nothing too complicated. So basically whatever works, right? As long as it's there and secure. So we've got a set of washers here, a hose, and a set of Allen key bolts. So you're gonna ask me, Mickey, what's the hose for? So the hose here is gonna sit in between the guard and the actual body of the car. And then the Allen key bolt will go through that hole, right? And this thing will act like a spacer. Pretty simple, but it works because I've done it before. And the washers will sit basically on top of the hose and the bottom. It's basically like Z-tune, because I don't know if you guys know, the Z-tune ones have holes in this section. It runs from here all the way up there, so it vents out the hot air to the fluid. But with this one, obviously, because it's not a Z-tune, it's just going to get dumped on the wheelbase or whatever it is. So let's do the other side now, so we can move on to the side skirts. All right, now both sides are done. I want to close the bonnet and see what the fitment's like. Nice, very nice. It's where I want it to be. That's nice. Yes, I know, you've seen the gaps between the bonnet and the guard, and you can roast me about, oh dude, look at those gaps, man. Oh, that's disgusting. I could put my whole foot in there. Shut up. So I had a similar issue when I had my Z-turn bonnet and Z-turn guards. What I had in there was this rubber door seal that you can buy from Bunnings. And what I've done is I've stuck it on the front guard, so when you close the bonnet down, it shuts nice and clean from the outside. And obviously, I'm going to be doing the same thing on this setup. Alright, so with the skirts, right, obviously the front fit's nice. However, because it's a GTR kit, the rear is going to be a struggle. Because if I put the skirts to where they're supposed to be, that's a massive gap. So meaning I'm going to... Wait.
Oi!
What the fuck?
Come here.
Who's that?
Psst. I'll be here.
What?
Hurry up.
What?
Hurry up. Come here.
No way.
Yeah.
What do you want?
That's right. That's right. Did you know that if you stop being a pussy, I can fix your problems?
No, I can't.
Just put me on.
We don't have a wheels.
Put me on.
Don't have the right wheel.
I know you want her. I know you want her.
Alright, so to fix that skirt on the back, yeah, we're gonna have to... Well, there's no going back now, because if I've cut that skirt just for it to fit on that narrow body, the original body, it means I have to do something when I do the over fender. So it's one of those do it once, do it right, I guess. You know, stop, like basically stop taking shortcuts and just do it. Do it. So, fuck. I'm just gonna have to stop being a pussy and then do this. So yeah, as you can see, right, I had the shits of arguing with myself. So I was like, you know what, fucking send it, I'll do it, I don't care, oh, whatever it takes. So yeah, that fixes the problem that I mentioned earlier with the skirts, because obviously, look at that, that's how it should sit. The fitment's not even that bad. I don't know what was holding me back. Alright, so as you guys can see from behind the scenes, I did some trimming on the actual over fender, because I don't know if you guys remember, it travels all the way up and it covers the underneath and then the back section too. But the way it was made, I think it was made to replace the outer shell of the thing, so obviously I'm not doing that. So far with all the trimmings, this needs to go more in, because as you can see it's still poking out, but that section there is already good. So I'm going to wrap it up from here, guys. I don't want to stress my back too much, especially when it's starting to get better. So for the next episode, we are obviously going to be finishing that side, and then we'll jump on the other side to make sure everything is the same as this side. And you know, I'm going to do some research for this too, because I've never done this before. I've seen people do use panel bonding without using screws. We'll try that, because I don't really want to drill holes in there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.